I'm just recording basically I was trying to get the car today to go to the gym, but by me not recording the conversation, she was able to just give me a bunch of BS like always about she could keep the call, and now she don't got therapy nothing today. She got it tomorrow, and you just start seeing just every day she has something every day when you want to use the call. And none of this actually, when you initially first wanted to call, says need to call. And ain't nothing of this popped up. But now it says that you need to call. You have everything to do. You got so many things, and it's all lies. This is what happens when you gang stalk. But when your goal is to lose weight and you want to go to the gym, let's say you have to go to the gym. So you go ahead and do this stuff and, and understand that these people who gang stalk you fear you. So the thing is that they want you to lash out so bad towards this individual that they got this woman, and then she do something. Then she kind of say like things that's just mess up what she just said. Like for example, like last night she want to implement that. But see, here's the thing about it. I didn't know why she was going to therapy. So last night, when my last night she just started talking a lot about her legs. See, that's gaslighting, just faking, implementing, out loud about her leg. And now, she's talking about, oh, her leg hurting, her leg. Her leg is the reason why she going to therapy. But she never goes to the doctors. Like, this just pop up out the blue all of a sudden when I want to use the car. Therapy has been her excuse for the past 2 days. Now it's three. Tomorrow will be three. She used therapy 3 days straight and didn't even go once. So this is me just waiting. Yesterday I was in the gym and I seen a bunch of stuff gang stalking just just if you're not seeing the women, and I say that you don't talk to the women, but the whole thing is that you focusing on working out, you trying to get slim, and and if you don't talk to the women, they're gonna put men in your face. So that's how when I find an interracial gay couple, and the thing is that they're trying to focus you on them by putting them in your line of sight, and it's just sad. Like these, like I'm talking about muscle built guys that just straight up feminine, man, and it's just pathetic. Like it seems like a joke the white people doing. Like for example, you know that black people are warriors. If you look back in history, you see muscular warriors. Now you look at them, you see muscular, just just females, man. And now you just seeing the females turning masculine, and it just looked like a pathetic circus sideshow. Um, Now this here just written purposes because of it just sucks because my grandmother trying to play the well, they got a plan a big bad wolf, and I remember she trying to give me a red hoodie, so I look like a Little Red Riding Hood, and that you just can't believe nothing that she said. So now you know she lying. But the part about the gym, see, I had the bike to get to the gym, But my ankles, I want to injure my ankles in a car accident. So now that's harder for me. So now it's been made harder. But also, they're using this equipment to send pain to my joints. You know, shocking my toe, squeezing my toe while I'm walking or moving or standing. You know, just squeezing my foot. And they doing it in a way of like they could just do it just to do it, but they do it in a way like they do it like squeezing around my big toe as if um as if my big toe left open for like shock treatment because they did it before. You squeeze the whole foot, suffer the big toe, and then you shot the big toe. This is their way of this is their way of torturing due to the fact they can't control me. But I mean, it's what's going on. It's like it's not bothering me. It just only look. It sounds bad, but it's just more frustrating when you actually have an injury that causes you to limp, to cause you not to really walk as much as you used to. And then they do something like that, and then you realize it's just a bunch of it's psychological. They're just a bunch of cowards just looking at anything that's weak on you and then trying to attack it. That's it. And the way how they do it, it sounds insidious, but then once you go through it several times, you're just like, it is a bunch of cowards. It's just a bunch of weak, pathetic men and women who's basically want to attack your weakness and hoping that you give in. And that's it, man. And then they use your people. And I'm just updating on latest like I'm seeing scenarios of when I pick up after I get out the gym. I'm seeing scenarios on that when I'm thinking about something, distractions start happening. She start gotta bring people home. She waiting 30 minutes to get them to waiting 30 minutes after work to get them to waiting 30 minutes after work to bring them home. And I remember when I was late one time going to pick her up, just like 5 minutes late. Guess what? Everybody out the store, and that was for to get me all sad and emotional, and then give her the option to be like, "Oh well, I'm outside waiting. I'm outside waiting." But now I'm waiting 30 minutes, 30 minutes over the time, and now you just seeing nothing but just mind games. So when she leaves, she put the AC on 80 something, when the heat on 80 something degrees, and then keep it hot. And then me so distracted, I'm not supposed to realize that wind up being under the cover or something like. Then they use an emotion manipulation to keep you laying down, and also they still blindsiding me to my weight set. So now they blindside you to your weight. So oh man, so that's just ridiculous. Um, Meaning that they don't want you to get on your weights. You don't have the, you don't feel like it. You find yourself sitting here saying, "Oh, I'm gonna wait a few minutes," and then when I've been hours, or you're sitting here like fighting yourself on trying to get up, when all you really do gotta get up, but they turned it off to where you don't even want to do it. It's like you force yourself to do it, and then you find yourself like just miserable doing it because there's no excitement, there's no happiness in you doing it like it's supposed to be. Like if you want to do it, you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. They took away all that, so that showed me there's some fear in me losing weight. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear, and then I could cancel my gym membership, which I'm thinking about it, because it become more of a of a hassle than a blessing than when it's supposed to be, due to the fact they're using my family and everything, and it becomes to the it becomes it really becomes uh to the point to where it's like how can I say it, just nah, just want that. It becomes to the point to where it's like you just don't don't care, but also it's like you're not giving up. It's just that you gotta just take these cards off the table because at the same time, like for example, and this is some of the things that's being simulated. I had one of them using my brother's bike, and I could get at the gym and just be biking, but at the same time, they don't want me to gain muscle. They want me just to lose weight, and then wanna get me around little fags, and I'm calling them fag because it made me mad because I'm angry. I'm angry, even though no, you shouldn't speak out of anger, but I'm angry that they want to put you around these gay men, and then all of a sudden these women can come around like these women been lied to, put under the manipulation as if you bisexual or something, and 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 it's just a whole look like you looking like you in this game that they be playing of bisexual bullcrap, and you're not, and it makes you look like it every time, bro. Every time you see some gotta be something falling, some type of noise in the house, some type of noise in the house, you know, even if it's just knocking on the walls or police passing, or if somebody outside blowing a horn consistently after every little sentence, it should always be something. And it doesn't fear me, it's just cowardness. It's like if you're not popping up, you're not putting up, your goal is to try to fear, want me to fear, and then you're supposed to release some energy that they're supposed to just be sucking off on you in a spiritual around you. So that's one of the things why they want to feel, they want to suck off your energy, and then they use emotion manipulation along with these sounds to give your body a synthetic feeling of feel. By me even saying it right now, they shocking about up my foot. It's like a sharp needle just attacking your foot, and it just makes them look pathetic, man. Like, oh, you don't want me to talk? No, don't go around trying to pretend like you gotta be controlled when you don't have any control. And then you stop my videos, you corrupt my videos so I don't put this type of stuff out, due to the fact that I be saying some things like I had mentioned a lot of videos on some real secretive occult stuff that I learned on my own. So I wasn't, so I could say whatever I want to say because they didn't teach me nothing. I learned on my own, do from movies, from TV shows, history, and also putting things together. Like Osiris, just putting the pieces back together. They say putting the mind back together, just putting the pieces back together of what really going on. And now since I putting the pieces together, I'm like, I have no loyalty to them. And then if you're not going to kill me, then only thing you're doing is just, um, exposing yourself. But what I was saying, some of the simulations were just uh, uh, giving me pain in my foot, so I actually be miserable, going back and forth with you have not my foot, but in my ankles, in my joints. My first day in the gym, the man gave me a whole lecture about joints. This is how gang stalking works. They want to give you a heads up before disaster, right? So what they doing is um what they're doing is uh they got people telling you something before it happens. Because when you go hard in the gym, they go trying to send pain towards your way. Because they don't want you to go hard. They want you just to go ahead, go by to what they want you to do. For example, when I'm on cardio, it's just nothing. It's just me, just to myself. And normally I record, but but um when I'm lifting on weights, it's always a bunch of homosexual men around me, and those homosexual men are used to gain my attention, and they use the push and the emotion manipulation, and will be considered as force to look at them in a certain way for us, like it's basically using male gazing. It's like a male gazing aspect. It's like it's the same way like how the movies is when you're doing the male gazing, you know. So it's basically like a form of male gazing when you're just looking around. Or that if you consistently look in a mirror, they will put two people, like let's say you got a mirror on you, right on the right side of you, on the left side of you. Um, when you just put your attention to something else, like lift weights or just something like that. Then you go, well, lift weights or just racking weights or something. You find yourself um looking in the mirror to your right and left. You find someone that is standing up doing a workout every time consistently. Once you establish that you in a spot and you looking in a mirror and you see yourself work out, and then when you start paying attention to your workout more, you go back to the mirror, you see somebody that either bending over, their private areas are facing your facing towards you. So when you turn around, you look directly at them, their private area. So now they're used as male gazing. So that's some of the things that go on in the gym, and then you ask yourself, is it really worth? Is it really worth going to the gym over? And and understand these people don't. They want you just to lose the fat. They don't want you to gain the muscle. They want you to get with some women, and and if they can mind control you to be with a man, and then you get all buff with those individuals, you know. So that's basically what's going on. And that's basically how it is with the situation they have with me. But and none of it's going to work on. And the thing is that, like I said, I got my own dumbbells, my own bench press, and I just gotta push myself to use it. Just gotta push. I mean, that's basically what it is, you know. Get cardio. Um, so basically, I can just cancel my gym membership if I want to, and I realized that my that the part about the gym is that when I'm doing cardio, I'm just doing treadmill, walking 2 miles an hour, 2 miles, and you know, like I said, you know, I could do that, you know. I say riding the bike, and I'm just getting like 1 or 2 miles. So I'm sorry, I'm getting almost 2 miles. So it just start weighing in the you put in the Libra scale, and also one of the main things is that how these people is they will put a hole in the bike, no, in a tire. They will put a hole in a tire. It forced me before I even started doing something to get patches and an air pump. And the reason why I got this is because they will just punch a hole in a tire and then, have you walking a bike home or ride on a flat tire just to have you miserable, you know, all sad and stuff like that. And then, and then on your way home, you got obstacles, you got people like organized, two people, let's say a group of pe- people staring at you in a sense, understand that they're doing it. Now they got the police is in the background like constantly every day. They got it to where you got a group of people organized who practiced before you came, staring at you in a horror sense, a horror sense. And you looking like you bunch of idiots. You just look like a bunch of idiots. You basically, it seems fun and games, but when you get a part of it, you basically sign your soul over, and you under the manipulation that of the law of the land, and the law of the land is against judgment day, against karma. And what you're not understanding is that these people are basically using you for evil deeds, and you got it, and then it's so under the manipulation of that or this person here, they ain't doing nothing wrong, they're just sitting there just looking or just doing something, and the person who they doing it to, if he do something, it's on him. You're basically provoking this person in a way of a no touch torture, and 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 this person here, it's made to look like, the system made to make it look like it's his fault. Forgive the the stuttering and the repeating. This is what happens when they try to stop you from talking, and trying to kill your train of thought, because they want you to sound crazy, but also to discredit you based on the fact is that, for example, I'm being brought to skull right now that I'm already discredited, but I'm already discredited to people who's either gang stalking or that don't know about gang stalking. But the ones who are being stalked, the targeted individuals, this is for them. And this has had nothing to do with, oh, I'm talking to some gang stalker or some handler. No, they're the ones who want to comment on the situation. So this is for targeted individuals. So has nothing to do with if gang stalker who's talking to us, oh, you are insane. Yeah, but there's all evidence online. So we all insane, going through similar things, different cities, and it's all the same. Secret society, masonry, a cult. All of this based on government targeting system. But you're insane. What's insane that you find yourself searching for these videos, and you don't understand. People who don't know about this video, don't know about targeting, would not look up these videos targeting, because they are not put on mainstream. So you have to look up targeted individuals, or you gotta subscribe to their site, wait till their video come out, and then you will say something so stupid like, "Oh, you are insane." Why don't you go ahead and do something else for us? Go ahead and do something better with yourself, instead of worrying about what somebody's saying online. Worrying about targeted individuals saying, which that means for everybody should go worry about something else. But I mean, they could do other things, but when you got somebody talking about something specifically as targeting, then how do somebody come and find talking to an individual and then say something crazy on their page? Is because you were sent to. you was, I would say, sent to, basically being told, because you are basically hired to emotionally manipulate them, and which is um psychological. They emotionally manipulate you with this mind control equipment, and then these people are used to post things online, and then they emotionally make you feel bad. So, and like I said, like these are just some of the things that I'm constantly on off track, and the main purpose of me doing this video was to vent out, and it's almost 25 minutes. That over 25 minutes. The purpose of this video was just that, to make it hard for me to go to the gym, and when I get to the gym, the chances are me working out, ankles hurting, which they doing synthetic pain. You get outside and it's nighttime, get, get tire flat. You gotta fix the tire. If you don't fix the tire and you decide just to get home, but at the same time you notice your tire flat, somebody just sitting there watching you, and then you're supposed to go off on them. Instead of going off, use your tongue. Use your tongue. Use your tongue. See, they want you to ask. See, I noticed the setup. See, the setup was one of the setups that they did was that I wound up going off on the individual, not physically, but the next day that the pastor tells me that, oh, it's your tongue. I realized that, oh, um, they're gonna sit here and say, watch what you say now. Now is now is just basically, now I'm noticing that the manipulation that they sent me was that they want to say, watch what you say, watch what you do, and watch what you think. Now, watch what you think and watch what you do is out the picture. I'm sorry. Watch. See, they pushed it in my mind. Watch what you do. They pushed it in my damn mind. It's really watch what you um. Don't worry about watch what you think and watch what you say. See, the thing is that it's really watch what you do, and they wind up pushing. See, I had thought about it, and then I want to say watch what you say, watch what you think, but they pushed out watch what you're doing. They're trying to push it out right now. Watch what you do, and they're trying to make me actually frustrated. It's not really meant to really discredit me. It's meant for to frustrate me. So when I mean watch what you do, because see, you can say anything you want to say, but their whole goal is to make you do something. Like make you do something. So for example, if I'm saying something to this individual, um, and this individual is in a scenario of just saying that, standing there, my thing is that I'm not saying nothing to the individual. I'm speaking out loud to myself. Like, don't you hate it when things happen? Somebody just sitting there looking at you, looking like a straight mind control minion, and you going through all this knowing that these people can't even much go through what you're going through because they would have been turned out. Oops, guess what? They already is turned out. And they sitting there bent in on you because you're stronger than them. Talking like that. Nah, guess what? All of a sudden, you actually took the power. You took the power. Because it's true. Because it is really true. But like I said, and then like I said, then once you fix your tire, then you gotta go ahead and ride home. You got people blowing horns. You got people looking at you. It just making everything miserable. You gotta worry about that. Now I won't say worry about, but you gotta expect things. You gotta expect it, and then when it happens, just keep going. So that's what I wanted to say. Just to get things up on my venting. Oh, also, man, also, they gave me a dream last night, and in this dream, just showing my brother, my sister, you know, and people around me being attacked by spiritual beings. Then I'm fighting these spiritual beings and find these spiritual beings trying to kill my people, and I'm fighting these spiritual beings and stuff like that. And they put it to they showed me I said show me, but I'm in part of my dream. They have it to where my sister is in drawers and underwear, and they trying to make me sexually come on to my sister, and me uh just aware, just just knowing that I'm in a spiritual fight and I'm fighting demons and spirits. I gotta be like, this not right. So I just turned back the shower curtain, and they already had it prepared so that before I tell you what I saw, by me, like, they wanted me just to fall for the sexual part and then see what I saw, and then I would look this stupid. So basically, um, I pulled back the shower curtain, cause see, she's right there standing in front of the shower, and I'm supposed to go in the shower, take a shower with her or something, and I pull back the shower curtain, and she's hanging on the wall naked, and I take her down, start doing CPR because if they harmed her, and you know, and she just needed to breathe, so you had to breathe out in her. And then I go bring her in the room, and but she naked and legs open towards me, and you're not thinking sexually, but you recognize it, and then you pick her up, bring her in the room. Then you see somebody over your brother, squeezing your brother, now choking your brother. Now you gotta go ahead, and now I'm not paying attention, but they squeezed in my head and sucked the energy out this being, and then you wind up start sucking the energy out the being, and then in a flash, this being turned into a baby, and now it looks like you doing what people hate. You sucking the energy out of a baby, but they didn't put it as a real baby. They put it as like a baby doll, but energy coming from this baby doll, but it's all symbolic. And then they make doors behind you in a closet. You got clear spirit forms, and you fighting spirit forms, and the thing about it, it's not giving up, but it's all psychological, especially with this baby thing. At first it was, and then what made it so messed up is that they pushed it in your mind before you start doing it. Get the energy back from your people, get your people energy back, and you start sucking the energy back from this being, which I don't need to do that. I could just absorb by hand, like Android 17. You could do that. Like I could do that. Like our spiritual people, you could do that. You could absorb by hand. So so you don't need to do it by no mount. That's satanic. Um, it takes a real spiritual power to do it by hand. But the part that was a red flag was that your brother and sister and the babe both up looking at you. I'm like, here, come get your energy back. They just sitting there watching you. So that, and then it's supposed to make you psychologically look like it was supposed to mess with your psyche and make you feel bad or something like that. But when you didn't feel bad, you recognize it. Then the cloud stuff start happening, and then it's suppressing your memory, you know. And you supposed to just keep going without thinking, and just supposed to just be reacting, and then you're reacting showing that you a man of courage, heart, and you a protector, a provider. It's not showing fear. It's not showing deceit. It's not showing the sexual stuff they're looking for. And now they basically look stupid in the long run. They make you sound stupid because this stuff is not meant for to be said. But and also it's so crazy that they don't think you should mention. But a strong person they go mention it because this was going on, so I talk to that individual.